Imagine if you have 20 minutes and you can make a phone call and you have to choose who to save. Do you save your husband, who you just lost? Or do you call the police? Or do you call the librarian and say, hey, you have 20 minutes to get all the books on first aid that you can? That way you can save some lives when all of this goes down because you don't have time to actually escape. And that's a cool sci-fi concept, like who do we save? So there's 1,000 different things you could have done with this. And the fact that they made this choice, that doesn't have to be, they could have just appeared a day later or whenever. A day later, a year later, a minute later. It could have been anything. And they chose this overlap. And it seems to me like it's just a way to get Greg back. And I think you're right that they didn't think too hard about what all of this meant. Because once you do, some of the options are quite dark. And it seems like that should be kind of the big moment, like what is the decision of what to do with that time and who to save seems like the single most important thing you do in that moment, right? Because that actually is a choice. Everything else is not a choice, right? Like it's just running forward and trying to make it, and then the script says you made it. But this is the one time where there's not a clear path, right? There's not a clear way forward. It's just, here's an opportunity. What do you do? It's not a culmination of Denise having to make a choice or decision of what to do now. She just knows what to do, and it works out. And then she gets the happy ending of she writes a book about it and gets published, and she gets celebrated as a hero for saving everybody when that makes no sense because there was no time to save everybody. Not to mention that why would the neighbor even listen to her, right? Like he always assumes that she's lying about everything. Why does he take a call from her at 11 p.m. where she says, you have to leave your house now, just keep driving, trust me? Why would he ever listen to her? They hate each other. So that doesn't even make sense. It's just a feel-good happy ending that ties up all the details in a neat bow. They get the dog back, they get Greg back, everybody we could potentially care about is safe. So it feels like a very sanitized and constructed happy ending that is completely unearned. Nobody makes a sacrifice in this at any point, really. Like we think Greg does, and then 10 minutes later he's back. That's part of it, right? The one tragic moment in this just gets undone.